And to make up for the time that Oraba was away,
Yes.
right? Okay, so we have 2 things to make then. Because I cannot remember the third either. It's just that Ryza did say that we had 3, but I can only remember the 2. So the first one was that you were for 8 hours at Uxafon's garden, and you can make a potion of your choice, one of the strong potions that I've given you. Or you can spend those 8 hours doing something else, like trying to commune with I don't know, I don't know, commune with Uxaphon, or try to do whatever you want, basically. You guys are usually very chaotic, so I try to not predict you.
No, that's fine. I make a potion, a super potion.
Okay, all right.
I actually think Miro wanted to give you something to brew. Isn't that so?
Did she find something special, or?
I
thought
do
you had-
have something special.
No, I thought you had these mushrooms or so.
I remember
want-
someone
I remember
asking
I still
for
have to pass
more.
the diamond to Miss. Keep forgetting. Sorry, Miss.
Well, but technically those 8 hours in the garden happened before we got the mushrooms, so...
No, I
yes,
don't.
yes. The mushrooms are a different thing.
No, I mean something different, but perhaps it was a planned thing, but
The pearls thingy,
I don't know. Yeah,
magical pearls.
could be. I just remember you saying, "Oh, that could use Oraba," or so. But it doesn't matter. Actually, it's all right.
No, Miro wanted to pass the pearls that she got on the lake to Orba. That's it, really. How will you ask? I don't know.
So a pearl, was it?
Yeah, so it's a pearl that apparently from long session ago that can grant abilities or change your being physically. Do I remember this right? TM?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it can either grant ability, skill, or change yourself physically.
Yes. So the thought behind it was that you could change one of your own abilities if you would want to make it stronger, or you could give it to your people to cure them of the sort of disease type that they were affected by. So you are choosing then to use it for yourself, or are you giving it to Oraba for him to brew something with it?
That's a plan in my head. Oh, that was 2 questions, was it? 2 options. So no, but Miro was planning to give the pearl to Orba.
Okay.
If he can um make it more available, make it available to more people.
Replicate it, maybe.
Yeah,
I could for sure like investigate it at least.
Okay. Yeah.
Like without trying to damage it or use it up.
All right. Okay. So make a check with your herbalisms kit, if you to see if you can replicate it or what exactly you can actually do with this sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's technically from a clam that's a part plant. So I'm hoping
Yes.
Araba's specialty will work with it.
Alchemist check, or what do you want?
Yes, you can do an alchemist check, or you can do a nature check to see which one, basically whichever one. All right. 12 is not too lucky. Okay,
I'd be
let's
happy
see.
to aid him if you let me.
He would be alone in Nuxafon's garden because we're talking.
Oh, that's right, I
Or
was doing-
would this be already in another place, in another location?
No, I was
Miro would
doing
be
potion.
there, but
I
I
would,
don't know
Okay.
if she can help me. Like,
I would be there too.
Miru can give this explain how she got it.
Mm-hmm.
Use her plant features,
Okay.
try to talk to the pearl to make it more to make it cooperate more or show
Okay.
its
What would you say?
features
What would you say to the
to
pearl?
Orba, to the pearl. Basically, Miro will be like, so, this is my friend. He's gonna try to find out what you can do, or he's gonna find out who, if there's any skills, or if you can make babies, maybe multiply. I don't know, but he wants to know. He wants to know you. So if you can make it a bit easier for him to get to know you.
it's
So that's
fascinating that you can talk to it.
it's it. I know it looks like like those one of the shiny things, but it's actually a plant. I got it from a like I know it. You've seen clams right before, right? You know, by the sea, but it was made of plant. It was very pretty and with flowers and everything.
It's given me a lot of information about how to handle this, I guess.
The plant starts to glow slightly, a green, almost a neon green color coming out of its closer to black exterior. And when studying it, Oraba, you actually do gain the advantage from being helped by Miru, and you understand and in your investigations of this is it's an incredibly magical object that can be used to even enhance one's life and cure one of any diseases and potentially even sorts of petrifications, but it cannot really be replicated. It has to be fished in a way to it has to be gathered specifically here, because here is where there is a collection of enormous amount of energies that lead to such a thing being able to exist.
Hmm.
Oh,
You said you found it where, Miro?
Yeah, Discord is making
Oh,
problems.
is it for everyone?
No, not
Good.
for me. Just for me, Rouge. Goodbye.
Okay.
Test, test.
Hello.
How is
Is it
it
better
working?
now?
Can you hear us? Can you talk?
I think it's more of an issue of it being cut, not an issue of volume, David. But
Hmm.
one second, guys.
Oh no. This is a microphone problem again. I think, David, we have to do something about it.
Yeah, we need your address, mate.
Yeah.
All right. So, are we back? Is it good?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's more of an internet problem then.
Okay.
All right. So this could definitely be used. It definitely has various uses before running out. It has an enormous amount of energy within it, and a lot of it being very strong life and healing energy. but this raw power can also be tapped for innumerable amounts of other things. It is so strong in it of itself that you think that you can definitely create some sort of explosive out of it to
Oh my
turn
God.
this intense life energy into the opposite,
Oh my god.
an incredibly strong necrotic explosion.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm. We definitely need more of those.
Sorry, my internet was cutting. What did I miss? Sorry.
So
Just a
basically,
rundown. I don't need the whole.
the pearl is really good. It's like, I think you can also use not all in one go, basically, but you can do a whole lot of
If
stuff
it,
with it.
Ooh.
if it is used, if it is used in an explosive device, it would have to be all in one go.
Yeah, okay. But there are other uses.
Yes, there. I mean, there. Yes, there are other uses because you can also try to use this to grind it and make a sort of potion that even just a drop would cure someone of all of their diseases. So it is possible to mold this into almost whatever you would want based on its immensely strong mutability power that it also has. Hence, giving then Miru this original option of using it to heal her tribe and people, or perhaps even using it for herself to enhance some of her own strength.
I can do
Could also
with it
be
what you want.
consumed, even.
Do you think there are more of these somewhere, Miru? Is she out again?
Oops.
Ryza,
It
please
seems
write
like
your
she-
address in the chat.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're waiting for Ryzen still, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Okay, all right. Okay. It just everyone just went quiet, and I was afraid that I had internet problems now.
No, no.
yes. Well, I'm not really a part of the group, but I just thought if you do want to kill all the mushrooms, just plant this thing at the core of the whole hive and then blow them all to hell.
Mhm.
I mean, I wonder, Matthias, could this be used to help the queen maybe, like cleanse her? I don't know if I know enough
It
about.
depends. It because of your role, it really depends on exactly your. You don't know how much of it would use, but it is possible to try to use this on her and cleanse her, make
It does
her.
have the potential. I just don't know exactly how I would do it.
Yes, I mean, it definitely is possible for you to do it. It is a problem of if she is highly corrupted by something very magical as well, then it could consume the entire thing. But if it is not a case of her being corrupted, if it is more of a sort of madness that she has and not a magical one, then it could also be wasted. So it depends on what
Hmm.
exactly is afflicting her.
Yeah, we have to get more information, like always, I guess.
Why are you back?
Dedication. Riser. Nice. Mm-hmm.
Oh, great! It's
Uh,
working, it seems.
Yeah, I had to get out. I had to. I think it's the internet downstairs. Anyway, I've changed it.
Yeah, easy, so we can go.
Sorry about that.
Fine.
All right. So, does this answer everything what you would want to know with this question of the pearl?
Yeah, the only thing I want to ask is Miro if she knows if there's more of these, or if it's possible to get more of these.
He will show you she currently has 5 of these pearls. Um, and she would actually, when she was explaining this from the beginning, she would have told you that she got it from in the rivers. I don't know, lake under the lake, river,
Mm-hmm.
lake banks, lake floor, underwater. Yeah, that's how she got them. I mean, if you
Ah,
want, we can always check and see if they have more down there.
I mean, there could be a lot of good stuff done with this,
It, it is
and
a very
also some
different place.
bad
Like
stuff, I guess.
it seemed like a very peaceful place. I don't know. It felt like being in the garden. Like it was peaceful. It was nice. It was pretty. You could really feel that that place was special. And have I told you about this? Like really big. Like I don't know if it's as big as I remember it, but it was a really big thing that like a fan. It had a tail and it was swimming and it looked very strong. That creature looked very strong and big.
You think that could be dangerous?
Oh no, they were nice. They. I asked him if they can help Oxophone, and it looks like they knew each other. It looks like they were friends or something. I mean, I don't know
Hmm.
what its name was, their name was, but it didn't look like it was mad for me for being there, and it looks like it cared about Oxophone. So I mean, Oxophone wouldn't have bad friends, right?
Could we use the pearls materials on Uxiphon to help him?
Um,
Yes. Yes. That should help him be healed.
Hmm.
ooh, some shots.
Interesting.
Well, there's 5.
5 of them, Miro? Are you sure? I
I
thought I only gave you 1.
No, you made me roll, and I have 5.
Okay. All right.
Oh shit.
All
All
right.
right.
So when I was grabbing them in the plum magical
Mm-hmm.
plant plum, you made me roll, and then based on the roll, that's how much I got. I remember because I was like, oh no, it's not enough for everybody. That's why my
Okay. All
first
right.
thing.
All right. All right. Yeah. Well, I won't go back on my word. If I did say that it was 5, then it is 5.
The
We
DM
could.
sounds mad.
No, 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 please.
No, I'm kidding.
I
Did
mean,
you forget you sort of described like a Dux Ex Machina? I forgot you gave me 5.
It's
he
a
can
strong
always.
item. I did not think that I had given you 5. But it's meant to be a strong thing.
Yeah.
The DM is regretting his life choices.
Nah.
Yes. I'm like, too late for take backs. It's recorded.
With you
I
guys,
think-
constantly.
Uh, should we try with one pearl to heal Uxiphon?
of course, sure. And then if we got time, maybe we can make the one that can make my tribe better. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have still time.
I mean, how many are in your tribe? It's probably a lot of potions, right?
I mean, the thing is, I think it's the children of my tribe that are suffering a lot. I mean, they're like me, but they're not like me. Like part plant, but it seems like everybody, the young ones, they're like me, but they're not as strong, and they are not as you, you know they basically leave because they are relying on the queen's power to keep them alive. So maybe if you can use this one, maybe you can make them more independent. Like even if they leave the queen's palace, they can still be, they can do a lot more stuff.
I think that would be possible, but we think we should as well maybe do that when we have a little bit more time, maybe?
Of course, of course. I mean, I'm just glad that if you think it's possible to do that, that means we got
Yeah,
have hope for my tribe.
I think it is possible. I'd have to think about it for sure.
Just what you need, and I will try to help you or look for the things that you need.
Maybe Uxophon could help us as well. I think we should try helping him, maybe.
Of course. So what do we need to do? Do we do it now? Do you have everything?
We have 8 hours, right? Like 8 out of character.
Yes.
Would it be possible to make... I would use a whole pearl. Could I make something for him in that time?
Sure. Yes. Yes. You can definitely try to make something for him.
Right.
All right. Klaatu, can you help me, maybe?
Yes, of course. What is it? Is it a hard task?
It's always a hard task.
Oh, really? No, I can't do that. Sorry.
You're gonna be fine.
I must
You
be.
need-
No, I must be resting. I have to teleport you back. I'm sorry.
Specifically
hold-
non-strenuous activities.
It's not
That's-
strenuous.
Would it be?
It's just
Thinking? Is
handing
it just
me.
thinking? I can do all the physical stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It doesn't need to be strenuous. No.
Okay. Then I would actually help. Okay, horrible, but just because you're such a nice fella.
And Uxiphon is also nice, right?
And also because I take something of your stuff when you are not there. So
I know.
guess we are good now. Okay, what should I do?
Okay,
Alright,
first we
so-
gotta set up the boilers.
God, that is
Nick-
skeleton work. Really? I have to do skeleton work? Mushrooms? Do it for me. Master.
This is before you had the mushrooms, though. So because this is still in Uxophon's garden.
I had 4 of the normal tallies with me.
Mm-mm.
No,
Oh, I'm
because this
pretty
is
sure.
before. This is before you got the thalids. Now, when you went to the mushroom place.
Confusing.
No, we got them before we got it in. But it doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Regardless. Continue. Okay, so Orba, make another alchemist supplies check with advantage then. Okay, all right. With the 28, you are able to make a concoction, kind of grinding the magical powder into this potion that and mixing it, basically, and having it unleash its inner magically healing properties. Now you think that what you need to do is just sort of spread it on top of the mount that that Uxophon is.
All right, if I think that's the right way, I will do it.
All right, as you do that, then
He's gonna die
Ye-
now.
as you do that, you find that the whole mount starts blossoming these beautiful little flowers, and they themselves irradiate this bright greenish energy that then quickly fades as all of them wilt away to feed the Uxophon who is underneath this, their power. Then you feel a bit of an earthquake as Uxophon starts moving. The little mount starts moving, and Uxophon rises almost like an insect out of a cocoon. Still very weak, still very frail, and you can see from his body that he has been incredibly taxed by the last combat. He says, "Oh, little friends, I did not think I would awake to see you again.
We're very happy it worked.
I thought I would stay for another century under there."
Mm, You were supposed to. I mean, you were very hurt, but one of the pearls, one of those things from the under the lake, one of those pearl things, the things, it helped you, and Orbat made it, I guess, stronger, so it helped you.
Show him, Miro. Maybe he knows what it is.
They are they are part of the deep magics that are gathered here and connected. There are some lines of magic. I believe I heard the term ley lines once when I was younger. A lot of them cross here underneath this garden.
Nice.
This was why I think this temple was built here once.
Ooh, tell me more about these ley lines. Where are they going?
I do not know much, but I
Okay.
know that the Yuan-Tis have built temples all over this jungle in the connections of these ley lines.
Oh,
Strongest ones being where they have set their capital in. They
doesn't
carry very strong power, but all of them are jealously guarded by the gods of this place.
well.
But
Okay,
we found this one, right? And nobody's guarding this garden. I mean,
I am guarding this garden. These are my people.
Miro.
And he moves his hand, and you see that some of these, like all these rays start floating up and appearing onto the surface of this lake. And there are like of them appear. Like the whole lake turns from this dark blue to this green, almost like a muddied green from the population of this. I guard this place, and I love all of these creatures that work with me.
when you were sleeping, though, but we because you help us and you were asleep and you fell asleep, that means we actually left this place unguarded. That doesn't seem good. I hope everything's okay.
It was never my intention to leave this unguarded. It was only because of my last battle that it happened to be. Of course, we are wounded. We are creatures of this world, and when we are wounded, we have to take time for ourselves to recover. And that is what I had to do now.
Are you feeling better now, or do you need?
I will still need few months to properly recover from this. That devil was a strong one. But I will be at my full strength now. I'll just need to bathe a bit in the river. In these my gardens.
Do you need help? I mean, do you need help getting there? I know you said you're back, but you don't look a bit tired, like you said.
I do not think you could carry me, little one.
Oh,
Even if I needed
I've grown
help.
bigger. See, I've grown bigger, and she's like tiptoeing.
He doesn't view that you have enough strength to carry him, and he is very surprised that you are offering. He clearly seems to have forgotten the last fight that you were all involved in. And he says, I shall get there by myself, little one, thank you. Do not worry about me.
Does he struggle? Is he okay?
He is struggling. He is struggling. He starts to walk, but he is suffering definitely from his old wounds. He is dragging himself there. He will be able to make it, but with some effort.
Okay.
Do you want to help him with this? If you want, you can make an athletics check. Will you enlarge yourself?
Wait, let me see with athletics. It's just funny doing things while I'm smaller, though.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Like with
Will you enlarge yourself or no?
Okay,
so you
give me a second.
if you enlarge, you will get advantages.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be what was it? Where plant? Where dragon plant?
Oh yeah.
You really want to impress him, huh?
Yes.
Oh. All right, because of this. All right, because of this, you will have to make a wisdom saving throw because this is your first transformation into this.
Oh no.
Hope this works. 14.
All right, so you are able to lift him incredibly easily, but you find yourself kind of losing control. Something about you is just sort of instinctually begging you or sort of demanding you to go deeper into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel compelled to do this.
Oh no.
And right after you lift Uxaphon and toss him into the water, basically like as easily as if you were carrying a small child, you just run into the jungle.
Nice.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Uxophon does not even have the proper time to thank you because you are gone.
No, please, can I react to that?
Yes, you can react to that. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Polymorph on her and make
Polymorph, okay.
turtle.
Sorry?
Make her a turtle.
Make her a turtle, okay.
Tell us
Alright then,
about it.
make a wisdom saving throw, Miru.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Alright, you fail. So right as you transform into this tree dragon, which completely astounds Uxophon because you are now kind of his race. And you are about to run into the jungle, Klaatu just casts Polymorph, transforming you into a large turtle. You are still compelled to go towards the jungle and are still moving towards it, but you actually are really, really slow.
So
To the point that it will take a long time for you to actually get there. But all of your drives are still to rush towards it.
I feel like I'm moving at top speed, like sonic speed, in my head.
In your head, you are just like an instinctive, like animal that has lost itself to instinct, and
My life.
but you're just a turtle right now. Like in your head, you're a huge
Dragon.
thing.
And what that turtle makes sounds like. It's definitely not the roar, but I'm doing like cutesy turtle sounds.
You mean these?
Exactly these.
Is that
That
what a
was
turtle does?
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't ask me. I've never owned a turtle.
Well, I actually have a tortoise at home, and
Oh.
it sometimes make like sneezing noises, like heavy breathing if it's excited.
Okay.
All right, that is not at all how I imagine a turtle would react. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it sounds like breathing out heavily when it's afraid, or when I pick it up and it's aggravated.
Pick it up and aggravate it. That's animal abuse. Sorry. Having too much space. Spending too much in Facebook and TikTok.
Oh my god.
Thing that you do to animals. Oh no, you're giving them stress.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not trying to stress her. I just pick her up when I have to bring her inside.
Yeah, I know. I know. I didn't do it.
Okay,
But
good.
yeah.
I walk up to Turtle Miru
Mm-hmm.
in front of her. Miru, calm yourself. Now I have to make an extra break just because you run away. What was you thinking? Don't answer. You can't. I know. So turn around. Or can you help me to turn around, Miru?
Sure, I try.
Okay.
No shit. But 15, I guess.
Plato, you are wanting to pick her up. She bites your finger, and then Oraba jumps in and grabs her and is able to have her in your hand. She's still like struggling, really,
Oh yeah.
to get out of your hand, though.
Very good, Oraba. You can do it. She bit me,
Yeah,
the beast.
Yeah, don't let her bite you. It's contagious, guys.
Next time I make
Unless you want
something
to.
like a worm or a snail. There's a big slug. That's what you get for not using skeletons, but doing the stuff yourself. Yes.
Moral of the story is, don't do work.
Yes. Don't do it. So
Okay.
I go.
Bring her
Alright.
back in.
So, polymorph lasts for 1 hour. She will be in this rage form for 1 hour.
Mm.
So you spend all of this time concentrating on
Mm,
getting her under control. And it
Lay on her
seems
back.
that as the time is running out, that she's calming.
that she's calming.
That she is calming.
Mhm.
Looking
And
confused what's happening.
I'm sorry?
Looking confused what's happening, I guess.
Yes. So you return now to your form, your normal form, having now calmed yourself. And you find yourself basically still being a turtle for just a few minutes before Klatu's time is up.
Or being what?
Before the time that Klatu set for you is the time of the polymorph is up.
So Arba, be ready to fight Miru. I don't know if she is calm, but in a minute it will be gone unless I cast it again. Perhaps we have to.
The lycanthropy lasts for 1 minute only, though. Does it not?
But the rage does not.
Oh,
So
Oh.
even though the transformation lasts, in this case, your specific rage made it so that that's not the case.
so I still feel the urge.
Yes,
So,
but
okay.
it ends basically right as you return to normal.
Okay.
Right
Can
as this time ends.
I just confirm what Miro felt was just wanting to go to the forest, like nothing else, like no hunger, no anything, just the urge to go to the forest.
In a way, you were transformed so quickly into a turtle that you can't be entirely sure the extent of what you feel. But in general, you felt this urge to just go wild. What you would have done if you would have faced an animal is not clear.
All right.
But this is something that you feel like you need to control a bit, and it you do feel like it is possible to learn to control this.
Okay. I might need Klaatu every time this happens.
Yes, that's my job now.
We're gonna have to do practice sessions. But yes, okay, all right.
So
So
3,
as
2,
she
1, and she's back.
Miru's like as she transforms, she starts running to the forest.
Oh no,
Then
not again!
and then pauses, like stops. I'm like, what?
Oh, good.
What? Oh, there. What did I want to do? Like fight?
I don't
What?
know. You just ran
What?
away after transforming, so I stopped you.
Like
Better not go rampage.
Was pretty
no,
scary.
I just wanted to go like fight something, bite something, eat something.
You, well,
What happened? I mean, I wanted to help Oxford,
yeah, you
but then
carried
I want
him,
to.
tossed him in the river, and then you ran away. Like, furious.
Like,
And then I polymorphed you into a turtle. Because we can't have you gone. We need to be back. And now I have to rest again. Sorry.
I don't remember. Sorry, trying to help.
You did at some point.
He's
It
not
was
mad.
pretty impressive.
I wanted to help, but at the same time show off. Is that bad? I won't show up again. I promise.
Well, you showed off for a few moments.
Miru, you find that Uxaphon is looking at you. Make an
She's,
insight check.
she's looking very sorry though. She's inside check. Inside.
Mhm.
Inside. There we are. With a 20. Wow.
Oh, all right.
I have 1 in inside. That's not so bad at all.
Yeah. All right. You find that Uxaphon has definitely seen you as a very attractive potential mate.
Hello.
Age gap.
Ooh.
That's the first thing I said. And it's like, no, I mean, it doesn't last that long. I mean,
Oh, I
this is
must make an insight to
the
see it.
first time that happened. And Miro's like backing away.
No, not at all.
Uxaphon doesn't really know how to even respond because he didn't say anything. He was just looking at you, and you understood what it seemed that he wanted.
Like, girl.
And so he just like he in embarrassment, you find that his face becomes significantly redder, and he just sinks into the pool in a mix of shame and embarrassment.
It is. It is quite new and everything, but and then Miro's like backing away, hiding behind Sklato's back. You're an expert at this, right?
Well, what? Why are you choosing me for hiding? I'm like the skinniest person in here.
I think
You are
I
the
might not
gigolo,
understand things.
Klaatu.
What?
You are the gigolo.
Me? Well. Oh, no, Mira, sorry, not, no. I think the chemistry between us two is not something that would work out. Sorry.
Not between you.
Oh.
Look at Uxiphon.
It's like
Oh, what? What?
a lot of things are happening. Like a lot of things.
Wait. Ooh, Miru.
Now he's
Hello.
with us.
We could
It's
arrange
like
something.
Miro like with
So, Uxaphon, did you like what you see? And I want to. Oh no, that's so bad. I want to convince
like
him to
this.
go on a date with Miru.
He has already sunk into the lake because of what Miru has said. So he is not listening anymore to this.
Oh, I'm
He is
just
too ashamed.
Understandable.
That's nice, Kato. I'm pretty sure he's just very, he did say he was the last of his kind or something. But the thing is, I feel bad because I've never been. I like lizard folks, small lizard folks. I mean, I'm not like you, who like very open and interested in a lot of things.
Oh, but you will be getting bigger and bigger. How do you think that will work out for you and your small folk? You're already double the size of them.
Miro, you see Miro like drooping, like that. I mean, I know, but I mean, what can I do if I only like things that I like?
Well, you just need a
that bad?
person, I guess. But you will find it. Love finds a way, always. I'm pretty sure. And at least, and I go nearer to Miru, at least you have Uxaphon still waiting here for you. And I wink at her.
Miro shakes her head at him. I mean, like I said, I'm only interested in small lizard folks, people. And I'm not really open. I mean, I, I understand that like different kinds of people, but just not me, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't feel that, but I totally can understand that, and it's quite alright with me. Mirror, I won't force you into something that you don't want to. Never.
Feel bad. And he did say he was the last of the time, but no means no.
Right. I don't say it that often, but yes.
And you're not gonna do anything, right? And Mayor's like looking at you suspiciously.
Well, depends, I guess, on the person who asks me something.
No, you're not doing anything, right?
Oh no, I wouldn't do anything. I guess.
Can I inside check that?
Yes, you can.
I don't. When it comes to relationship, Miro doesn't really know. It's an 8. Damn it! He
I
could
guess
roll
I
bad.
leave it just like that.
Well, you can still be suspicious. You're just not sure.
Yeah.
I believe you. Okay, fine. I believe you for now, but I know you. You like you have a lot of love to give,
Oh
and you
yes.
want everybody to be happy in love. But
Oh yeah.
choices are important.
You're speaking true words there. Miru, it's alright. I will end this here.
Looking at you suspiciously.
I wouldn't do anything, and I turn around and go and chill in a corner. I just have to chill a little bit more. Sorry. Being a wizard is hard.
Miro does feel a bit. Miro does feel a bit. She goes to you and says, "Oops." And thanks for helping me. I don't know what came over me. Do you need anything
Sorry, Mir, you are going over too?
before he goes?
Oh, to me?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, thanks. I don't. Well, if you would have a pillow, but I don't need that much. I just have to rest a little bit. I'll read something. Well, thank you. I'm a little bit hungry if you want. You can feed me.
Some
So,
algae.
I don't know. Like a mama bird feeds the children.
Some sweet algae if you want.
Algae always works out.
Oh, yes, we are. Yes, hit me. I open my mouth.
She dumps a whole batch.
Nice. And I take a book and rest.
All right. Well, it is very rejuvenating, this rest.
Nice.
And okay, and Uxophon remains hidden in shame and just embarrassed. He doesn't really know how to approach Miru. There is something there, but he doesn't know exactly how to do that. And okay, with this, then you teleport, and we follow up the story. Then, and we will go and jump now to you all being in the Myconid city and Oraba's trip as he takes his mushroom. So basically, in the Myconid city, the mushroom mayor, I believe his name was Entoloma. Was that Entoloma or was that another one?
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay,
Who's
all right.
guiding us?
I wrote. Okay, there was Coprinus, Cremini, and Entoloma. Whatever the case, Cromini. Okay, so Cromini gave you all mushrooms, very intensely powerful hallucinogenic mushrooms that all of you decided to take. Orba, will you take this as well?
What is that for a question? Of course I will.
I guess I just needed the permission. So,
I swear when you ask, I'm like, Orba's not gonna say no. Like, why are you even asking Orba?
okay, as you take these, make a Constitution saving throw with advantage because you are used to this sort of thing.
19.
All right, okay. At 19, you are not affected negatively by it. You are not compelled to puke or anything like that. You do see that I believe it was Justin that did it, or maybe it was Klaatu. I'm not sure. But there are others who do, and this one doesn't even knock you out. You kind of feel at first that it's a bit weak, even compared to some of the stuff that you have concocted. But it does start hitting you, and in this one, you feel as if you actually start almost melting into the ground and becoming one with this entire community of mushrooms. And you understand that these mushrooms have in them part of the essence of that life flower that you were looking for. And in a way, in the middle of this confusion and this trip of everything being melted and molded into one thing, one entity, there is definitely the presence of the queen. Though very faint, it's there, but they're not feeding off of it. It is part of it. You understand that in a way, these mushrooms help the environment.
It's all
They
connected.
also, there is a damaging to it, but it is all connected in a way that you see the bigger picture here. And you are just sort of in awe at the way that nature works. And you are definitely high.
And you're definitely high. That's the most important. Sorry.
Okay, so with this, everyone has gotten their little mushroom trip. You have moved. Then you have been shown the Myconid city and all of these different mushrooms that live there. You have been shown also the library and the connection that all of these mushrooms as well can choose to connect to or not in this to these fungi that live here, these enormous creatures that live here stuck into the walls of this place, collecting the knowledge of all of those who wish to share. Now, you have been granted two, I believe, locations for you to go. Either the necromancy grounds, I believe, Klaatu, and for Miru, it was the transmutation pods. But you are still there, and you are accompanied by Entoloma, this master fungus. Oh, and by the way, it is important also for Oraba to know that these fungi, they do have their mages have a staff, and part of that staff does seem again to remind you of this essence of the queen that you hallucinated about.
I mean, if it's all connected, it makes sense, right?
Indeed, and yeah, this was it was just to how do you call it, the stage a scenario. Okay, so where do you decide to go from here? You are revealed from this library all of the map, basically the growth of this colony would be the best way to describe it instead of hive.
I think we were heading towards the infestation pits.
Okay.
because that was the route or the route we took.
Okay,
Then
all right.
us can go there or
Okay. Yeah, so from the infestation pits, you can go either down to the necromancy grounds or up to the transmutation pods. Okay.
Mhm.
You understand that Entoloma and Cuprinas, they don't really want to take you to the infestation pits, and as you are seeking to go in this direction, they are nudging your party to actually go up and avoid that path altogether.
Why is that?
He says, well, it is merely because I don't think that it would be of interest to you to have this, to see this specific part of the colony.
Well, I think that is something we should decide, right? I'm at least very curious.
Is it bad there? Are there
It
things that we
it is not as interesting, but then again, well, we can take you. I can take you. I can take you. I will take you. I will take you. There is almost a note of fear in his voice, but perhaps it is more a fear of being judged.
Oh,
Unclear.
he's sensitive. Poor guy.
He says, "Very well. We shall go there." Mm. And you start moving towards the infestation pits. Again, everything is very open, even though there are those golems that walk around, and some of those mages that you fought even at the entrance. When you reach this place, the whole place is an excavation into the ground that creates a semicircular hole. And inside of this hole, there are a bunch of other smaller holes within them, all filled with creatures. All of these creatures seem to have been infested quite directly by the fungi. And there are suffering, basically different levels of infestation, hallucinations, and even connections to the colony itself. They are kept there as if imprisoned, and you find that some of them are even exploding, as there is this like a quite disgusting explosion coming from the creature itself, creating these salads that literally like pop out of the creature's heads and start walking or more wobbling about, seeking to then immediately join the rest of the colony, moving either towards the Myconid city or towards just different locations. The place is immediately quite disgusting from its very I suppose the nature of what is happening there, but at the same time it is a fascinating work of just magics and perhaps nature itself. You are aware now very clearly that these fungi, they do know what they're doing when it comes to the spores and the infestations that you saw on the outside. There is also there some collections of those spore masses and some flying spores that abound in this whole area. It is almost littered with them. They are not hostile towards you, they just stay floating in this great hole, in this great pit.
Okay, that is weird. So these people, they are as you said here, with their free will, they want to get infested? Or is that your prey? To get bigger?
Hey, no. This is what happens to the living once they do get. I believe your words was infested. It is not a hostile act. It is a point of nature. It happens naturally that some of these creatures get infested. In addition, we need their sustenance, their proteins and nutrients in order to survive and thrive as a hive, especially whilst under attack by the queen's armies. So you have to understand that this is also a defense to keep our numbers from being shortened.
Yeah, seems legit.
I merely worried, and I apologize for my deception. I worried that you would not be open to these sorts of considering that you are creatures still of flesh and blood, that you would immediately relate with these and seek to liberate them.
Well, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't really look good, but I totally understand your point. So we all have to live at any point. I'm not a hive mind, I just have to look for myself. That's pretty easy. So I wouldn't judge.
Oh, please don't misunderstand us. We are not a hive mind either, as you describe it. We are a colony, and we connect sometimes to the library, to each other. But there is nothing that compels us to do what we do, or even to connect to the library.
Okay, I misjudged you then.
We exist in peace and harmony with each other, a peace and harmony that was hard fought. And some, as I believe you have told me from the outside, choose to reject this, but we do not force them back. We are merely sad that they have chosen to walk the path that they have, because theirs is a path that will lead to ruin, because they are alone, and they will be alone against the Plant Queen when she comes for them, as she so far has come for all of us. You find that here in this place, there are definitely humans, tabaxis, even some lizard folk, gnolls, all manners of creatures walk into the infestation pits and there die, discarding their bodies and joining the colony as a new fungus. New walking and wobbling fungus. There is even a whole procedure with these flying spores of receiving these new, as they are called, the death bloom thalids, to receive them into the hive. Some of them are even blessed with some plant growth transmutation magic that enlarges them, transforming them into golems and such.
Oh, I will note that.
So the system is very advanced. It is definitely very advanced, their system of relating to each other and preparing for this. And there is an enormous worry. There is an enormous worry against the queen, a great hostility towards her even. And you, Oraba, know from your vision that this is also misguided. It is as misguided for them to reject the queen as it is for the queen to reject them. Oh, from this place, where do you choose to go?
Before we go, Justin takes a long look at Mist and inside checks him to see how he's feeling about all of that.
I'm not sure, but I think Mist is AFK.
There you go.
All right.
He told us.
Yeah.
No,
Good nurse.
I'm here.
Yeah.
See?
Okay, cool. Don't mind me.
Oh, really bad. I get distracting with all the popping heads.
Mirror's tapping your arm. Justin, like Justin.
Yeah, what? Mirror.
Be right
What?
back.
Listen, with this distraction, you are surprised to find that in the transformation, in this bloom of the thalids, the soul of the creature is actually not lost and released. It seems to have been absorbed by the new fungus.
Mm, that's how we intermingled with the souls in the first place, because there is one. Ugh.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
you
so
give
there
me
are a
goosebumps.
lot of corpses, right?
There are, yes.
Oh yeah. I think it's recycling time. Wie war der Name noch? Angeloma.
Yes.
Do you need all of these bodies in the holes? Or can you...
These bodies usually are carried towards the dead one.
Oh, in the necromancy grounds?
Yes, that is where he keeps them.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Do you wish to do something with the bodies? They have been drained of all of its purpose, all of its utility.
Well, oh, I can tell you a lot of purposes with corpses you can do. Well, yeah, I would totally take them all. If you don't need them, I will. But I think I have to have a word with Mr. or Mrs. Necromancer. Or isn't it something? Did you ever
Never.
wear that?
Never occurred to us to ask it.
Oh,
We do not have one. He does not. You do not see her.
okay. So he wouldn't even, or it wouldn't even noticed when I borrow some of your bodies.
I am sure it would. I am sure the dead one would.
Oh, okay. Then I will ask with him, or will commune with him about it. I don't want to
Hey.
steal.
You see and look that there are some thalids, much like the ones that work for you, that carry the bodies. In some cases, it is even the death bloom thalids themselves that carry their own bodies towards the next.
Oh, I would love that. Oh, that's like a wet dream for myself. Ah, yes. It's also such nice, self-sustainable. Get the best work. Oh, just sitting there. They're doing all the work. Look at this, guys! And you see a really mad look at Klaatu in his face.
Klaatu is way too excited.
Mirror's
Okay.
trying to the attention of Justin though.
He's still trying to divert my attention. To where?
Yeah. No, like yeah, uh, Justin, remember when we ate that mushroom and I said I felt something was calling us there?
Mhm.
Well, that's something. I felt like it was trying to hide something here. Like it didn't want us to come here or it didn't want us to see something. I'm not
Well,
really sure what it was trying to hide.
I look at her and point at the masses of popping heads of creatures, different sizes and races in the different levels below and above us as well. They just
Yes.
fall through sometimes, break their necks, and then some mushroom crawls onto them, revives them if they still have some soul left.
Corpses
Poor
just dropping
bastards.
from the heaven.
But I'll still make a perception check, and I do have my observant
Mhm.
feat. Does that help me?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
All right. So I will add a d6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So that's a
Nice.
27.
Okay.
Nice.
I
There
look around for you,
is
Mira.
the whole place is quite disturbing to see. It does go a bit beyond what you yourselves are used to. There is still here some transmutation magic, some sort of plant growth that permeates this entire place, and it does come from a, in this specific case, northeastern direction. So you know where it is coming from. You do not really find anything special other than this whole gruesome show, except for the fact that there are some creatures that are being held by some of the other mushrooms, as if compelled, as if they have resisted the charm of coming here and have actually been brought here against their will and are being infested further, as if experimentations are being done upon them to see what would hasten this disease the fastest. It's not a disease; it's a direct fungoid infestation. But you understand what is meant. So there are creatures. Most of those actually tend to be UNTs that seem to have some sort of strange resistance to them. And there is also
Alright.
another type of creature, a sort of rat-like creature that you haven't really seen before, but it's there, also trying to bite at its assailants without really being able to succeed in this, without being able to drive them off.
Yeah, no hopes for that one. Well, look, it seems that the Yuan-Ti are kind of able to resist it.
Oh,
I relay most of the information to Miru as we stand there. So I guess it's just a very ugly thing.
It is ugly, but it is also, in a way, this is touches Mist to an extent. It is also kind of morally ugly. It is not just a case of. It seems that their experimentations go a bit beyond just what is necessary.
So I guess this is the thing that they don't want us to see. Like
Yeah, they're
what
taking
cannot
unnecessarily
be
more.
affected by them, what can resist them.
Where the Yuan-Tis are just more resistant, it seems to affect them slower.
Okay, so unfortunately, Mist has to go. Do we continue now without him then? I think so,
Uh,
right?
I'd
Yes.
say we can just roleplay and keep on going to another place now that we've
Okay,
seen
all
it.
right.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
offense though.
Yeah,
He doesn't
I'm sure that he'll listen to the recordings later, and I mean, if he doesn't listen to his own recordings, then yeah. So, where are you going now? Up or down?
I would be open to go down. Guys, how about a little visit to another necromancer? I think we hadn't enough in the last few
Well,
days.
mhm.
Well, I could go alone, actually. Perhaps would be more private.
No.
shaking our head.
Oh,
Well, you
Yeah.
are not alone, master.
oh, that's true. Henry, you're the
Oh,
best.
Henry's not the voice of reason here. Miro is, and probably me. So, and Mist, and Oraba. I look at
So,
the tall guy guiding us and point at him. Probably him as well.
Last time you went
Uh,
alone to go on a date, so and we're coming with you.
Of course,
Alright.
but
we make it the
Of course.
group thing then. Nice.
Ah.
I shall take you to the dead, but I myself cannot approach those grounds. It would blight me, and I would recommend that if you have something to cover your skin with it.
Cover? Like, is it gonna burn?
More like drain your moisture.
Maybe can someone cast a protection on her?
It will rot, and that is what we have experienced. We do not approach the dead one's territory, but he defends us when times are needed.
Hmm. Well, perhaps I can ask the dead to leave it off for us. Because otherwise I don't really have something against my own shit.
What does it do? Like, it
But
burns?
if he says blight, then it probably drains the life of you.
Yeah, I think you will wither like a little flower, which grows near fire or so.
It is not a pleasant experience. Not any of us have. None of us enjoy approaching that place. There are some protections, some charms that can be placed, but I believe only creatures such as Entaloma can bless you with that.
Hmm. Well, that would be something. Thanks for the hint. Otherwise, guys, how about I go alone? You don't have to risk your lives. I would do it.
Mirror's looking at you very suspiciously and worried.
Yeah, I know you. I won't do anything that's stupid. No, I won't.
I know you will, though.
Probably.
Is that a deception check?
It would be.
I feel like you won't, but at the same time you will. Like, not on purpose, of course.
Yeah, but how do we cover each other up? I think, well, we have boots, but well, Miro, do you have boots?
I think she's walking barefoot.
Yeah, most likely. So,
Bare claws. Barefoot root claws.
yeah,
Damn it. So confusing.
I don't have any spare boots for you. if that is something that would help. And I guess not, actually. That would be too easy.
Hmm.
To go all right.
Master.
Who can?
What?
Maybe the lesser entities can shield them with their bodies somehow.
Oh, that's a good idea, Henry.
The expendable ones.
You mean Sasha and Robin?
Yes, the lesser entities.
Well, they could at least, like, carry us. Yeah, that could probably work. Good thinking, Henry.
Thank you, my master. Why are they not trusting your wisdom like I do?
Well, because I'm not their mama. They don't trust me like you do. Oh, you beautiful thing.
Yeah, but why don't we? That's the question you didn't answer yet. Henry, you should demand him to answer.
That is dangerous knowledge, Justin. Don't talk of it before my children.
Wouldn't you much rather ask me the question on why I don't trust Klaatu?
I forbid that.
Then I cannot do that.
Or can you? But you won't.
I was born anew from this beautiful mother, and I have to trust the wisdom of my master.
I mouthed the word mother back to Klaatu, looking at him like, ugh.
I look very proud.
Really?
Thanks to him, I have ascended. I have become a new life form.
Yes, don't forget that, Henry.
I
Oh,
never
honey.
will.
Perhaps
And I
there's
helped
even.
you.
Yeah,
I helped making you come into existence, so
yeah, that's kind of right, but
address
don't.
me as father, Henry.
Nope.
Now I am conflicted. What does the wisdom of my brothers and sisters say? And then there's a pause.
They witnessed that event.
And then there's a pause, like Henry is thinking, but he's actually listening to the other voices. We have to trust the wisdom of the mother. It is the mother of nature. The mother nature.
Oh, shit, I do love to fuck with your creatures.
Well, they are mine, and I
Yeah.
am theirs, kind of.
No.
Sadly, mother does not join the community of our minds.
Well, yes, it's for the better, Henry. Trust Mama. Trust Mama.
Mama
will.
has been given the option.
Yes, of course. The master is always welcome in our minds.
And I know that. And I give him a little strike and a hug. And at one point, you will ascend another time into an even greater thing, like Anteloma.
I am looking forward to this.
Me too. Me too, Henry.
By the way, does Klaatu get infected when he touches me? Because isn't this infectious by touch?
It is infectious by touch, but Klaatu. I suppose yes. Klaatu. You would get infected by touch.
God damn. Okay.
You could order them to rescind, like contain their own infection or infectiousness.
Okay. Contain your infectiousness. I want to hug you.
I will keep my spores locked away in my pores of my skin.
Great. Come on.
It looks very clumsy.
Don't squeeze too hard.
Yes. And the bulky mushroom head does not help.
Okay, now, how about necromantic rounds? I think carrying is out of, well, we can walk over them. Like, first we drop one, go on top of them, then the other one goes, smacks down to the ground, we go on this one. The last one is catching up, and you know the circle. like going like this. It will take a time, but perhaps it's possible.
I look at our big mushroom guide and say, well, on to the necromancer's pit it is.
Yes.
We'll figure something
Okay.
out with Miro.
Prepare said. No one again.
So, you start approaching the necromancy grounds, and when you stand within around perhaps 1 kilometer of it, you find that there is this gas that starts filling all of the hallways.
Mm.
It's greenish, and you can feel instinctively the smell of rot. Justin puts his mask up and doesn't seem to be affected as he walks in. Neither actually do you, Klaatu, because I believe that you have an ability that makes you used to this sort of undeath.
Yeah, and you're to death. That's...
Exactly. You are not affected, but the others would be. Your mushrooms, because they carry necromantic energy within them, would not be.
Mm-hmm.
But Oraba and Miru, to advance, would need to make Constitution saving throws. Unless they find like masks or something to cover themselves with.
I'm looking.
I
Yeah,
can't
just do the const saving throw. Oh,
Okay, or
You
about
will have
with that fail, you start violently coughing, and your own face starts to you find your own face starts to age and wither very very quickly, as almost as if you are in that moment being actively transformed into an undead thing.
Holy shit, run! Can I kick Orba out of the smoke
You
or something?
can, yes,
Oh,
as you
they have a
do.
+3. They have a +3 because of mist.
Because of mist. That's true. That's true. So Miru succeeds, but Oraba does suffer 40 points of necrotic damage.
40.
Shit.
It's some strong stuff.
Oh, you look old, man.
I feel old.
In Gnomish, I tell you, like you look like an elderly who's about to die and of old age, as a gnome.
Holy shit.
And again, Gnomish is like dubli daxi lak sak tak lak lak pa 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 pum. Very serious message here.
Holy shit,
Yes.
Orba.
We
I
should
think
be very careful.
you should wait.
I guess
Yeah.
we can wait here.
Yeah, you both should wait here.
Well, maybe not here,
Miru!
even further away.
Miru is actually fine. Miru seems to have resisted whatever it is, and she doesn't seem to be affected by it, even though it is attacking her plantness and withering some of the leaves that grow on her. They are seeming to regenerate quickly enough that she is inured to it.
Mir wouldn't leave Aura, but though that's the thing. I mean, I think we should. I mean, I'm okay, but it does look like mm, I'm getting affected also. I mean, look at my pretty the leaves. I mean, I was just thinking they were pretty, and now they're dying.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay here with Arba.
Well, then I'll go with Klaatu and try to hurry him along.
Hey.
Well, not to be split for too long.
Yeah.
We won't. We'll just wait here. Just here. We won't go away. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Please wait.
maybe Mist can stay also and provide some healing up to you.
I mean, would this need the con save though?
In this case, let's say that he would. It's simpler. Okay,
His con
so
saves too damn high.
yes, you enter the grounds and you find that this whole place is there is a stark shift from the walls being made out of fungus to them being made out of what seems to be more of a bony type of structure. You quickly understand that all of this is exactly bones with fungal growths on them, but much more aggressive than the ones that you actually saw in the infestation pits. Fungal growths that could actually attack and destroy other funguses themselves. You hear this message as it echoes through the halls. So, another necromancer.
Oh, I like ominous voices that are not showing his or her face. Yes. Hello.
Show yourself, appear. I have not found another creature of flesh for so long. All that my servants bring me are withered corpses.
Well, useful wizard corpses as I see. That is really intricate work as I go forward.
I am proud of my work.
Mm,
Out
it-
of this mass of smoke that seems to thicken greatly as you approach these grounds, you find that there is a palace built out of bones of all of the creatures that have been infested. A throne that has been carved, but it is intricate, it has been worked, it has been existing here for centuries at least. And sitting on top of this throne is this creature, half skeleton, half fungus. He presents himself, saying,
Oh, hello.
I am Okwil, the dead.
Hello, Quill. I'm Klaatu Ferratanektu, also known as Morty Bellamy.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Justin.
You brought me an offering.
Oh
How
no.
kind of you.
Oh, oh no. Oh, you are all the same.
Can I
Um,
make an intimidation check at him?
Yes, you can try.
I'm wearing my mask, so.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage. Ooh!
Okay, right.
So, as he
You
says,
find
offering.
that he stands wielding his staff, and from the ground these grasping hands, these grasping bones seem to attempt to catch you. But with the mask, you look at him, and he, intimidated, sits down again, and the grasping hands retreat back into the ground. What an
As we lock
interesting
eyes.
specimen.
Oh, yeah. See, no offering.
no, this is one of my friends actually.
Friend.
I think it's something like a double date.
What can a necromancer do with living friends?
Oh, a lot actually. You want to
Not
hear
be
exactly everything? Like what you can do, like a list?
Would it not be better for you to tame it under your control, as I have some of mine?
Well, it would be easier, definitely. But it wouldn't bring such joy and well, I was alone a long time and I really like it to have company right now. I wouldn't change that. At least not for now.
What a shame.
Well, I'm sorry. You're weak.
Seems what a shame.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint.
But you presented yourself to me speaking of pleasures of the flesh. Tell
Oh,
me,
yes.
what can you offer me?
Well,
Oh, don't tell me you promised him to rub up against his Fallon.
I look at Justin like like a really kinky grin in his face.
Oh, fuck you. And you told me to come?
No. And oh, okay. I will turn to the thing.
Mhm.
Ask what I can offer, and I take off my pants and my well, whatever I have. I have a mantle, right? Yes, I don't have a trouser. I just rip off my clothes and show
Okay.
me naked as I am, and say that is what I can offer, and I make it a
Right.
persuasion.
Make a persuasion. All right. An 18 in persuasion. The creature that you now understand, moving up close, has to be some form of lich.
Yeah, beautiful.
Stands and approaches, says, "The miracle of life. I have not seen one in many, many years." As he moves, Justin, you understand that there's something incredibly snake-like to him. You understand, and you know that maybe in his life he must have been a UNT.
Oh, hello.
His old life, movements, even though all of his he does not really have legs, all of it is some sort of fungal growth. His movement is still as if he is a circling snake.
Oh God.
He approaches Klaatu and grabs his chin. Creature is stronger than you expected.
Oh shit.
And he says, "Sexual pleasure is so lowly when a few lashes of sadism will do so much better."
Wow.
Ooh.
He flips you like he with grabbing your chin. He attempts to flip you. Make a strength saving throw
Oh my God.
as he is trying to turn you around to have you show him your back. Okay,
Basic
you
tech.
failed this. You failed this, and he turned. He a whip made out of thorns, and he gives you a lash in the back.
Oh, this
Wow.
fucker. Oh, fuck you.
It deals 14 points of slashing damage as it just rends your flesh, and he seems to delight in it and says, "A glorious pain."
Oh,
Wow.
okay, that is not my king. Sorry. I'm
Do you
very
not usually have
fragile.
a safe word before you start that?
Yes, normally that is something. Yes, Jason. Oh fuck.
I'm not the expert here, but you're bleeding very extraordinary.
I crawl to my mantle and try to put it on again. Oh fuck.
Oh, no,
Allow me another.
Yeah, allow him another.
What?
And he proceeds now to push you with his hand. He pushes you. Make another strength saving throw as he tries to push you in your back to make you prone.
Well,
All right, again with an 11, you fail. You are pushed to the ground, and he gives you another lash, rending your back. This time even deeper, dealing
all right.
16 points of slashing damage.
Justin starts to step in and goes, all right, look here. How are you connected to the hive then? How come you huddle up in here?
This is my sanctum. I found this place many, many years ago, and they help me and I help them. They give me what I need to build my little fortress. But I have missed these pleasures.
Yeah,
You have to give me more.
You need to chill out for a moment, man. Chill out. Ooh. All right, he's living. Right,
All right, Justin, make a persuasion or intimidation check.
Keep on intimidating him, since I guess I have already established that for a bit. Ooh.
Oh no!
With a 5.
Nice to see Klaatu meet different characters with different kinks.
It's gonna be like a running thing in this campaign, isn't it? Like how many dates with different cake is Klaatu gonna meet? Oh, this one is a sadist. This one is like all powerful arch,
Yeah, it's like glad to change the role playing. The role playing meta.
He says, "Allow me to see your flesh wither." And he casts Blight upon you.
Oh.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
All right, you fail and find your leg starts withering and you limp. You have a hard time getting up, and your movement speed is cut in half. It really hurts as he's sapping the life out of you. Yes, you do resist the necrotic damage, but the effect upon your muscles is incredibly tense.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my safe word is you were right, Justin, and then I get you the fuck out of here.
Thank you.
Sorry, what? I point at Mist to start making his way out of here, and then I go closer and.
All right, Mist. I believe Mist stayed behind. Did Mist stay behind with the others?
Right.
Okay.
Nice. I wasn't sure for a moment, so I go slowly walk up to Klaatu, looking at the necromancer guy, and I tell him, well, here you go. You're nearly killing off the only fun you've had in a little while, and pretending you would be almighty and stuff while doing it. I don't think there's anything to gain here.
I can heal him. Don't worry. Don't worry. He approaches and gives you. He leans down. He sees you kind of crawling away from him, and he feeds you to your mouth this healing potion. It's actually a very strong healing potion, and it will heal you for a total of 32 points of healing.
Oh, I'm full again.
And he says, "See, with this we can continue forever."
Oh well. Pain is the one thing I really can't bear. I can bear a lot. But pain is really the worst thing in sex life. I'm really sorry to disappoint. I try to stand up and move my back.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw as you stand up because of your limp leg. And Justin is there. Justin, do you help him?
Getting up?
Yeah.
No.
You still have your mushrooms.
No,
you still have your mushrooms there.
I'm looking very intent at the guy.
Okay.
Necromancer.
The guy really doesn't seem intimidated by the way that you looked at him. And he says, well, I will allow you to stand. Let things be even.
Mm.
Now you do the same to me. And he turns towards you and he takes off a sort of veil, like a draping of again this like it's almost like a beautiful interwoven with mantle of different fungi and bones all woven together to give him some great protection for his back. He stands with his back towards you, expecting this pain.
Oh. Yeah, now we are talking.
Oh, man. That's a big shit show. I would walk out of here. Fuck that. Fuck you. I look at that necromancer guy. Fuck you, mate. Fuck you, Klaatu. Fuck whatever's happening here. And
Justin's
Justin
having
kicks
none of
something.
this.
Justin kicks something and then starts to walk away. Fucking gives him a potion to do it all over again, and he just goes, "Yeah, let's do it." And now he's fucking hurting him. What?
I cast Blight on him. Oh.
He is immune to necrotic damage, and he says, "Weak, weak.
Oh, damn.
My turn."
Oh boy.
Okay, goodbye.
He will cast Disintegrate
Holy
before
shit,
you
I
teleport
Get
away.
Get away.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm not really the type to say it during dates like you're asking for it, but you're definitely asking for it. So
I want to be disintegrated.
Alright, you fail and take 79 points of force damage. And he says, "This is where the fun begins."
Oh fuck! I'm on literally on 1 health.
Right.
I misty stepped the fuck away. Oh.
Okay, you misty step away, and he says, making the game interesting, yes.
No, I misty step another time and another time if I have to.
He will start looking for you. He will make a perception check to see if he will find you.
Holy shit. Do
Oh,
I have to do stealth?
Yes, make a stealth check.
Why did I ask? Okay, I use my
Alright.
luck point. I use my luck point. Wait.
Okay.
My
Justin
luck
is gone as you hear only the echoes of this sick game that Klaatu and this Lich are playing.
yeah. No, I
You
don't
are
think so.
found. You are found. And he misty steps towards you and will attempt to attack you with a paralyzing touch with a 14.
Okay. No. I still have my bone armor on, so I have a 15.
Okay, all right. Okay, so he will try and say, "There you are," and right as he tries to grab at you, you find that his whole hand transforms into almost pure necrotic energy. But right as he's doing this with your bone armor, you kind of shove some bones in front of him. You are running for your life, Klaatu.
Yes. I will try to cast banishment on him.
Alright, banishment, he will counterspell and say, No, we're both staying here.
Well, I had to cast it on 5th level.
Okay, he will counterspell at 3rd level. So he will have to make a check.
And beat a 15.
Beat a 15, okay. Alright. It's his intelligence. And he will fail.
Oh my god, yes.
It will fail. The counterspell will fail. He will try to cast counterspell at you, and the banishment works, and he is gone.
Oh, hell Go away! Banish! Holy fuck.
He is gone temporarily.
Yes. And when I hold it for a minute, he's gone in his
Okay.
ram.
Alright, so you are able to run. During this minute, your leg actually kind of heals up and becomes okay-ish again, but you're gonna need to make an athletics check to see how fast you are able to run.
Oh boy.
Alright, you
I
are walking,
read a
you are
98.
you are still trying to you are limping definitely away from this place. You know that you only have a minute before the creature appears again and perhaps casts something even more powerful against you. He seems definitely intent on taking this game as far as he can. But as you are running away, you trip on one of the bones inside of this place and fall onto the ground. However, you do know that you have your mushrooms with you.
Yes. I was actually just about to say if I can do something.
Yeah, okay, alright. What would you want to do to save your master from this?
Well, I haven't done anything so far because I just assume this is what he wants because he didn't give any orders to us. But now that he's running away and falling, I'm just walking behind him, and I will just don't say anything because I communicate with the other mushrooms. Like I'm mainly playing the mage one, and I will just point at him, and the three lesser thelids one will try to pick him up and carry him away while I'll walk behind him.
Okay, alright. With this, you are able to get your thalids run at top speed, and this minute, though it fades, and for 30 seconds, you don't know if he is coming for you, where he is, if he is still pursuing you at all. You only hear his laughter at the end, right as you see Mist, and Mist looks at you withered down to 1 health, and he is wondering what the hell happened and what did you do, and you just hear his laughter, and as Okuil the Dead says, "Come again whenever you like."
I know that. Thanks for the experience. 0 out of 10. Never again.
Oh, look, every time he talks, something comes out of his mouth that's not blood.
Little question. So if I get banishment right, this is then native to this plane, right?
Yes,
Because
he is
otherwise-
native to this plane.
Good. So that could confirm this UNT thing. Oh, guys, Mist. Please.
He was like looking at you suspiciously.
Do you need some healing spores, Master?
No, thanks, Henry. That's really nice of you.
Let the energy of the nature rejuvenate you.
I think I have a potion left. And yeah, I guess I really have a potion left. Anywhere. Or not?
I think it was a good date, was it?
No. No, it wasn't. No, he had a totally different thing going than me.
How does no one understand? He got hurt, then said he didn't want it, was offered to leave, and then said, no, I want to stay and hurt you.
Well, I don't have any problems in hurting someone if that is something they
No,
like.
that's not. No, my point is that you're not making sense. Klaatu,
Oh,
you've
just
went
inside on this one.
again. You did it again.
I mean,
Someone was waving their dick around, and you went straight for it, risking your life.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm a romantic.
What is romantic about that?
Well, this feeling of adventuring into a mind of another person, to really feel the connection of the glare of the eyes that meet the first time. I
I'm going
can
to
Mirrors
grapple you. I'm going to
like
grapple you.
Mirrors like kissing her. More like if you really wanna be like experience that one, I can hit you a lot of times, you know.
Oh, that's not. Oh, Miro.
You just said you. It looks like you enjoyed it.
Fuck! I start grappling you. Do I
Nope.
grapple you?
Me with 17? Yes. I
So
guess.
I pull down the thing you're wearing so that everyone sees your bag and your fucking leg.
Prestidigitation.
And I hear it like
I let it sparkle.
Mirrors looking at you like really.
I mean, basically, it looks as if you have sprinkled glitter on like a deadly wound on your back. So
Not so bad.
it's not as bad, perhaps.
Everyone is not
I
as
don't think that's
bad.
how it works. Yeah.
At the
It
same
requires
time-
a visual and a semantic component. So he's doing something with his hands and saying something.
Yeah, I snap my fingers and say, "See, it's not so bad." And I whisper, "Prestidigitation," and then I let it sparkle. And with my feet, mask of many faces, I let it appear as if I'm fine.
I look at you and say, I have detect magic on all the time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know exactly what points to press where he was slashed by that whip. So
Yeah, but the others
Justin, looking at the extent of the injuries now, to the
Yeah.
point when he left, he's like, oh, if I poke that bear, he could die. So he's carefully releasing the grapple,
Starting to make
actually.
him faint.
Yeah, man.
it is obvious that Klaatu has barely survived the
1
disintegration.
HP.
Yes.
That would have been an interesting way for Klaatu to die. Just
I mean, there's-
disintegrated.
Fucking yeah. Is there a hole in his body from the disintegration beam?
It has hit. Let me see. Let me see. All right, it has hit on the shoulder, and it looks as if he has like not one hole, but like his skin on his entire upper torso is just off. It's like you are seeing almost directly his muscles. It has hit him right close to the chest, close to his heart and neck, and all of that area around it is just without skin.
Yeah, man, it's not like you're living and finally getting to fuck around. It's more like you are living to finally be dead again. Get a hold of yourself. There's more fucking in this world left because now you have time to live and feel it and build it up. Be really romantic about it. Fucking yeah.
Well, I'm hasty. What can I say? I really love what I'm doing, but that is not right.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
Well, yeah, well, you can see it.
Yeah. You lost your nipple again.
Yeah, I look disgusting now.
Whole
He has
left
lost
side.
both, and there is no amount of glitter that can return it.
But when you do prestidigitation, it does look like, I don't know, the blood does be like someone combed over your muscles.
No, actually, you see the blood going on the ground, but you see me as I would look normally without injuries because of
Mask of many
many
faces.
faces. You would see the damage, yes, Justin, but the others won't.
Well, I only have detect magic on, so I feel it.
Ah, okay.
I don't have this devil's side it is. I don't have that invocation. I might get it.
Yep, so you see that he is doing a lot of transmutation magic. You see that he has also been cast transmutation magic with the disintegrate spell. You see that the whip itself that was used was also intensely magical. And yeah, it's that clearly Klaatu lost this game of love.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're
man,
shaking your head.
we keep
Now
telling
you
you
can
to
see her
reflect
shaking
on
her
it,
head.
but you don't actually seem to be thinking about it.
Well, I do, but then when it happens, I just snap. It's these voices that come from out of nowhere. I just love that. I know it's stupid, but that's the thing I like. I'm very sorry. It's a guilty pleasure.
I hope that it takes your balls off sometime.
You find that there is a skeleton that is approaching you from the necromancy grounds. It's palace.
Oh,
A
shit.
single skeleton, and he seems to be carrying a jar of something.
I guess who's he?
Healing potion. Henry, please look what it is.
Yes, master, yes. Henry walks over to the skeleton.
Okay. Skeleton offers to Henry this potion and says, "My master enjoyed your presence. He would like to see you again soon. This is for his troubles." And he gives you both a potion of healing and 10 gold pieces.
Oh, you see what it brings you?
But 10 gold pieces.
You're
And I walk
that
back to-
necromancer. You are that
not sure
necromancer.
And the big mushroom guy, Henry, walks back to his master and transports this exact message, but with his emotionless tone. He would like to see you again. He enjoyed your presence. And this is for you, 10 gold coins.
10? What the fuck? Well, I take it, but what the fuck? It's like nothing, and I drip down the potion like a mad person would drink, like, the first coffee in the morning, or I don't know. What is it?
All right. Again, it is 5d4 plus 16. So let's see. So it is a total of 27 healing that you receive from it.
Oh, that's kind of better.
This is
10
strong.
gold pieces. Like I'm a bad whore. What the fuck?
Well, if you act like one.
Well, yeah. Good
You never
point.
asked him for his name. You were like, I undress completely. Go for it.
Well, he
Here
served it like
is,
on a silver
you-
tablet.
to quote you, here is what I offer.
Yeah.
When he
I know,
asked
but
for
it was
flesh.
Oh, but the opportunity was perfect. I couldn't not do it.
I
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, guys. I will probably never do it again. I will do it with the right person. How about that? I can
Are you
offer
sure?
that.
Like mirrors, like they say, our voice slightly getting higher every time she asks, "Are you sure?"
Oh yeah, that I can
You said the
offer.
same thing last time.
How about you fight me some boys?
Oh, I can't be responsible for this.
No, Justin, you don't. Actually, no.
Do you want me to find you suitable partners for mind
Henry,
melding?
yes. Yes, Henry. Mind melting. Perfect.
Well, what's your
Mind
game?
melding.
What would be your game, Henry?
Do you need someone to exchange your spores with?
Well, if you say it like this, yes.
Well, then I will be on the lookout, master.
Oh, awesome. Perfect. Henry,
There's mushrooms everywhere here.
And then Henry just turns around to the whole group.
Oh my
My
God.
master wants to exchange some spores with you.
no, not with them. Henry, don't. No. Nope, not
Henry,
with them.
that's insulting, Klaatu. To let your
No, that we
mushroom
won't see that
do
like that.
even this work after you said you wouldn't do it anymore.
Well, in this kind,
Okay,
I
good.
don't do it anymore, actually. You would do it.
All right.
But
Okay,
maybe he
guys,
doesn't
I
want
do
to.
need to go now. So
Yeah.
I thank you for the session. It was a lot of fun for everyone.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, one
all
next
right,
time.
I'll have to go now. Next time I'll send you a message, but maybe
Okay.
Wednesday I think could be good.
All right,
But
let's reserve Wednesday and wait for your message.
yeah. All right. Okay. See you guys.
All right, bye.
But
Bye. Bye, guys.
All right, everyone, run.
well, yeah, I
It was a good
guess.
session.
Wow, yeah, it was a lot of shame for me. It was physically hard to do it, actually.
To go to this necromancer and do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
it really was. Oh, I mean, like, yeah, go in character, be like that. But when you picked up this fucking thing and we're like, yeah, I'm gonna do the same to him. Like that's
Yeah,
going to
my
be
God.
good. That was where
Oh,
I lost it. I was like, all right, no, he wants to die.
but now you can feel how Mist and I was feeling when you were at Donato. Or
Yeah,
Donatello. Oh, you know?
Donato at
Yeah,
the smithy.
Donato.
It was a close call as well. Even though I played it off.
Yeah. Me, not so. Oh, man. Yeah, what a fun session.
Mm.
I'm kind of not feeling looking forward to hear it again.
You're going to get more letters and messages from that guy soon.
Oh no, hopefully not.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we'll see.
but that would be really funny.
You
Just
can
some random
lead him around.
in the other corner of the world. Yes. Come and meet again, please.
My secret lich crush.
Yes. Oh no. You haven't sent me one of your servants for like 2 months. Not from you.
Yeah. We never stay at that pile of dead that you created for me.
Oh god, yeah. Actually, I would love that for Knatu. I love
What?
all this fucking drama. It's like a soap opera. It's so fucking hilarious. Oh,
Klaatu and the lich, the mushroom lich.
the
He's not
mushroom.
he's not just a normal lich, knowing Mateusz.
No, but he
He's
has a weird
literally
kink.
special.
Oh. He just likes
1P.
pain. I guess when you're a skeleton fungi person, then you don't. Well, then you just want to feel anything.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think a touch would work. Maybe he thinks that he wants pain, but maybe he just if you pet him very softly, then he likes it.